What the fuck is happening, people? I'm here with the boys. Let's go. Long time no see. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. How have you been, young crossover?
Man, I'm great. Had a great weekend of fights. Enjoyed UFC London, then also enjoyed some Fury on Sunday. And boys, it had some vicious knockouts, and I loved it.
Bro, like we were saying before we got on the show, I totally get why you went and watched the extra 19 set of fights after Saturday. Because, bro, you were seeing dead bodies drop on your Instagram story, dog. What was the event like overall? Did it get pretty packed in there? Did you stay for the main event?
Bro, I stayed for all the fights because it was so many finishes. It was like, what's next? Like, the early dude on the prelims won KO tonight, and it was like 3 more vicious knockouts, and everybody's like, hold up, like these guys need to win it. It was crazy, bro, for real.
Fuck, bro, I'm telling you, it looked like a badass atmosphere wherever y'all were too. Young Olin, what's up, brother? How you feeling, man? How was the weekend?
Brother, you already know the weekend was fantastic. It's always a great time, man. Especially if I get to hang out with friends. I got to hang out with my boy Jake. It was his birthday. And look, Dix Insider, I know. We got beef. I do already know what you're gonna say.
There it is.
Cash the Shauna Bannon sub. Plus 1,800, baby. If only anyone would have actually given a shit about what Uncle Dix Insider had to say. We all could have gotten paid together. But Dixon, I feel like you're leaving out a pivotal part here, my friend. Come on. Take it a step further. Rub a little bit more salt in the wound, my guy. I know you didn't just cash that. I know you parlayed it with something else that hit. Ooh. Was it a Sean Brady sub that you called in my chat as well? Yeah, I'm down to admit when I'm wrong, bro. And I was wrong. I was super freaking wrong, okay? So shout out Dix Insider. I hope you bet a pretty penny on it because what were the odds on that? Like both of those were plus and you parlayed them?
Bro, I just want to say, Dix Insider, what am I getting for lunch tomorrow, my boy? Do I need to send you the Cash App or what? Jesus Christ. What was your payout and what did you put down for that parlay? Holy fuck. And who's telling you these bets? Are you talking to John Krause? Jesus Christ, man.
Bro, I literally said you have the script, bro. He has the script. And he said he parlayed it with Brady and Tainara sub. Are you freaking kidding me?
No, he just put that in there? No.
We got to see the slip. We got to see the slip, bro. Wow. Come on, Dixon.
Dixon, you're fucking lying.
Bro, shoot me a DM. Dixon. We got to see the slip, dude.
Now, how much you put? I want to know how much he put on that, dog.
Bro, if he put $1 on it, it's a house. Like, the odds on that had to have been insane.
Bro, that's crazy.
Dinner on Dix Insider tonight, brother. I need you to send Nomley that screenshot before the show ends because I got to see this. Dixon. And next time, send your boy some pics, all right? Goddamn, don't be selfish with these fucking checks you're cashing out, brother.
Bro, you got to stay in my chat. This dude's always dropping gems in there. I literally, after he literally like commented on my video, literally right after the fight card ended, I was like, all right, dude. Anytime you post something, it will be an MMA Anomaly Show official bet. I will be tailing everyone, I think.
Brother, what else is a bet?
Boys!
I bet these dudes had a great time. Shout out the fucking legends. Give them all the fucking air horns. Osterberries, Ola, McDane, fucking Red Wolf, Sean. It was dope seeing all the legends.
I mean, we got to start saying their names twice, bro, because they're fucking legends.
Bro, it looked like they had a great time out there for real. It looked like they met so many fighters too.
Oh my god!
I was feeling the FOMO. Real big.
Absolutely.
Dog,
the events over there look like if you want to go to one, that's the one you need to go to because just so you're going to meet so many fighters.
Miss Mary said the same thing. She's like, have they met like 40 fighters today already? Mm-hmm. Like, what is happening?
And legend, Joanna, Paul Felder,
Legends.
Yuri, bro. Like, they were just I was like, are y'all just walking into these dudes? Rambling Dad said he walked into the pisser and met Oban. I was like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like, how are y'all all getting, like, these... Red Wolf got a picture of Molly McCann after. It's fucking crazy.
So sick.
Chris, that is dope. We were touching on that earlier, Chris, that Cross was saying that event was...
Yeah, that Fury was phenomenal.
Brother, it might have been better than UFC London, but let's all be real here, boys. UFC London was not too bad. I know we talked about it. Not a lot of finishes, 4 subs, 0 KOs, and a full ton of decisions. But, like Nomley said on X... Not every bad fight is a decision. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm late on something. What is Dixon dropping in here?
No, it was Sean Moody saying that Pusha won that fight. Didn't she lose by submission, bro?
Yeah. She went from head kick to getting sub, bro.
Bro.
It's not like there was a robbery there, my friend. She was winning the fight against the TKD style of Shanna Bannon. But, man, we will definitely get into that because I think that might be Sterling's, favorite fight of the night. He loves women's MMA.
Boys, I saw the recaps on this, and let's go ahead and get straight into it. But before we do, big free Cain Velasquez. Big free Cain Velasquez. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all boys saw that. Hey, let's keep the mood here. We're going to stay up. But I'm seeing a lot
definitely
of
saw that.
Free it. So I was like, you know what?
I trained at AKA. That's where I trained for a majority of like my training in mixed martial arts. And Cain was always an incredible dude. And man, yeah, just sad day for sure.
Yeah, brother. But we're gonna pick back up here, people. Well, we're gonna touch up on that here in a minute. But
we were just trying to wait for Lazy Bed in the chat. That's all.
Exactly.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Lazy to get in here.
Come on, man.
Go ahead and light up for us, Lazy. We know you're good for it.
Lazy, please go ahead and light up for us, dog. People, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let me light up these fucking names. Let's get the Butcher Fest rolling. We got Garam Kutaladze versus Caillou Fernandez. Cross.
That's actually pretty good for you, bro. That's pretty good.
That wasn't bad, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hey, I listened to the commentary. I listened to the commentary heavy when I was watching these fights.
Bro, the secret, bro, is just not add like extra letters that aren't in there. If you don't do that, you'll be fine. That's typically where you get in trouble.
So you're telling me Flippy Buns isn't the greatest fighter of all time, brother? Come on.
Something like
Flippy
that.
Buns, absolutely.
Greatest name ever, though.
Come on now, dog.
What about Contagious Rumor, though? Honorable mention?
Yeah, that one was good. That's the one I like.
Contagious Rumors is legendary. Who else is legendary? Is Mr. McDane. Anyways, bedtime for me. Thanks for the invite. Have a good stream. Congrats on 1K Dogs.
Right. Absolutely. Congrats, brother. Congrats.
Hey,
hell yeah. Good job, champ.
Real talk, boys. Like I told Ola, like for real, most of it's due to y'all. Like I appreciate y'all more than you know. Olin creating all this for me. Crossover coming in here with banger ass takes. Always fucking giving me that analytical view of shit, keeping it real. The boys from across the pond, always helping your boy out. It's all up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like to give credit where it's due. And also, Cross, give me your thoughts on this first fight of the night, dog.
Man, coming in, like me and a lot of people felt like Guram Kutulaze was going to get it done, but man, were we wrong. Cal Fernandez came out and just lit him up from start to finish. And you could just look at his face at the end of the fight, man. Guram was beat up. The leg kicks Fernandez just started chopping him down early in the fight with the leg kicks. And then after a few kicks, Guram couldn't really do much, and he was just standing there, and Fernandez was just lighting him up.
Hey, also, how about Hamzat and Taporia in his corner, too, as well, from Dixon Sider right here? Good point. Good point, brother.
Didn't help him any.
Hey, they can't fight for you, as those.
Exactly.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter who's in your corner. It matters how you trained.
Come on, dog. Hey, what didn't matter is you can't check those nasty-ass leg kicks by Fernandez, boys. Those leg kicks were fucking disgusting, bro. Nomley, give me your thoughts on Fernandez, bro. That dude's a bad motherfucker.
He is a bad son of a gun, man. Fernandez came out there and was really just putting it on Guram. And to be honest, not only was he putting it on Guram, like we always talk about the fact that it's not just what you see on paper in totality. It's round by round judging, right? He dominated him every single round. It wasn't even close. And when he was kicking him in the leg, first of all, the welts that you instantaneously saw on Guram were disgusting. Bro. Right? They were just bad news bears from the start. And they didn't stop. It was an early onslaught, and it was an ongoing onslaught. And again, 26-7 in round 1, 30-9 in round 2, and 23-13 in round 3. All for Fernandez. I mean, it was absolute domination. The guy looked like a stud in every sense of the word. And I mean, to be completely honest, I can't wait to see what's next for him. I don't know who they put him in there against, but if I'm that man's manager and coach, I'm worried.
Bro, what else I'm worried about is how I was able to pull off the legend Big Snoop on the show. I'm glad you pointed that out, Ryan. Sometimes we just make shit happen over here, dog. Come on. Come on, brother. You're talking to S-Dogs MMA talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta get some gin and juice and get your boy Snoop on the show. You know what it is? We got connections out here, Ryan. I big appreciate you, brother. You know what it is, man. Cross, you're muted, brother. You're muted.
He hit the double mute.
My bad. I was just saying I'm glad to be here. I'm glad the Snoop Dogg comparisons are still strong.
Hey, never die. Never die. But boys, Fernandez came out there and handled straight up business against Guram, dude. That, like, we've already touched upon it. The leg kicks were disgusting, but the way he was like handling that range and like, bro, he was in the pocket the whole time and not scared of shit. He was throwing back and just countering with some nasty shit back at him, dude. Do y'all see anything next for Fernandez y'all like to say before we move on from him?
I mean, at lightweight,
it's too early for him, huh? I mean, it's too early for him.
It's way too early for ranked guys. And then all the guys that just got into the rankings, like they're all like have been winning. So I think like all the new guys in the rankings should be fighting up.
What about an Ismail Bonfim?
Ooh,
I like that.
TKO loss at lightweight. Banger.
I like that a lot, bro. I was gonna say Terrence McKinney, but
I'm not mad at that either. But I don't think. I mean, I feel like Terrence is just because of the namesake. I feel like he might be like too high value, and
yeah.
I feel like he's gonna argue to fight up no matter what.
I got Terrence for somebody later on the card.
Oh, I love that for us.
Shit. a little suspension, a little crossover touch right there.
Mm-hmm.
A little young Snoop cross right there. I like that a lot right there, son. But boys, I like that Bonfim matchup a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's a straight up scrap. I think that's two hyenas in a fucking cage fighting for a dead animal, brother. But like Juice Man said right here, come on, Juice. Shout out Big Juice in the chat. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hit the like on all platforms. Nobody left behind these parts. Big Juice, man. You know what it is. I see you and Lane going out there showing the fucking love to everybody. Big appreciate y'all, man. What else I appreciate is this fucking fight right here, boys. I thought this was a pretty decent fight to watch. It was a lot of grappling. I'm not going to lie to you. And that third round did end up being pretty lame. But overall, I think this was a fun little fight to kick off the night as well after seeing that with Nathan Fletcher and Colleen Laughlin. Is that how we feeling on that? Colleen Laughlin. I got the Laughlin part. You got to give me that.
Sure,
Cross.
we're good with that.
Cross, take it over, dog.
But why don't we just call him Laughlin?
Yeah, hey.
There you go. There you go.
Laughlin. Yeah, Laughlin versus
there you go.
Nathan Fletcher.
Man, this fight was very competitive, back and forth. Like you said, a lot of grappling. Laughlin definitely came to fight. Fletcher, in my opinion, waited a little long to start using his grappling in the second round. But really, this fight came down to round 3, and it was so close that however the fight went, like you can make a case for either guy, and it's just one of those fights that's just so close that either guy had a case for winning the fight.
Bro, and I like Laughlin. Like he always brings like an intense and like an atmosphere to the weigh-ins and to the fights. And usually his post-fight interviews are pretty fucking crazy. He seemed a bit emotional after this one. Usually he gets on there and just does some wild shit, cuts some promos. But I think he was just happy to get that dub, man, and get it through. He also got a nasty-ass cut above his eye. So I don't think he was that confident in the dub as well. Olin, give me your thoughts, though, dude.
I mean, I thought this was a really close fight. They obviously, I mean, as far as judging goes, they judged it based on control time. Like let's call a spade here. 2 minutes of control time in round 1, 3 minutes or a little over in round 3 for Colleen Laughlin. And I mean, the guy did look really good out there, right? But I mean, Nathan Fletcher was just, when he was throwing, right? I do think that, I believe Cross said it, right? He had a bit of a slow start. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a problem that he suffered from in the past. I think Juice Man said that he remembers him from Tough. Same thing happened in Tough. He was a slow starter there as well. So I think that that's a prominent problem. And we've seen fighters have those types of problems for the entirety of their career, but it is something that you need to kind of tighten up on at the upper echelon of competition. So he suffered from that, but the Don, Colleen Laughlin, came out there and did everything he needed to do to get it done on the judges' scorecards, right? Even though, if you look at it on paper, you know, Colleen landed 30 significant strikes to the 59 of Nathan Fletcher and 65 total strikes to the 114 of Nathan Fletcher. So tough break. Definitely one of those that you could say should have and could have went the other way, right? But It's not the craziest robber we have seen in mixed martial arts, and it's definitely not the craziest one I will see. Did you have a name on the tip of your tongue for what you think should be next for this one, Sterling? And is there anything that really surprised you about Callan?
Bro, nothing that really surprised me. He really came like with the grappling. I was honestly happy to see his grappling is still pretty solid. That dude comes out there and just throws bombs, though. I'd like to see him fight like a Ricky Terracio. I'd like to see that, or maybe like
Tercios?
Terracio. Not bad. Thank you.
Bro, I was just gonna let it slide. I wasn't even gonna say anything, dog.
Bro, it fucked up my head for the next matchup, bro. I couldn't even think about someone next because I was like, I know I fucked that up. But real quick, we got a side story here from McDane, the fucking rambling dad, Paul Craig. Fun side story. I was taking a piss next to Loughlin, and he asked him what was going through his head when Fletcher was on his back punching the fuck out of him, and he said, "Just don't get subbed." McDane, that seems like some shit you'd ask. I 100. And by the way, dude, how many dudes did you meet taking a piss? You met Oben Elliott. You pissed next to Locke. Are y'all just pissing nonstop there?
It's crazy, man. Fighters really are just like us. They pee too.
Bro, McDane was just hanging out in the bathroom waiting for everybody to come in the bathroom, dog.
Peeping fighters' cocks. Just looking at fucking Oben Elliott's cock, talking to Loughlin. But
look, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I met like Dana White and Brandon Moreno and like a lot of the fighters that me and Drew met whenever we went to UFC San Diego a few years ago, it's literally because they were going to the bathroom and we all shared the same bathroom in this small old arena. And there's one path, and we were standing next to that path. So we'd be like, "Hey, can I get a picture?"
Smart, very smart. I see what you're doing there. Very smart.
Dana literally said, "After I get done with the pisser, bud." Like, awesome.
That's good. Hey, that's good strategy, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lots of drinks. Hey, I couldn't imagine. Did you even keep track of your drinks, McDane? I was about to say.
I hope not.
Between you five, y'all probably took out fucking half the fucking arena's alcohol. How many dudes you meet taking a piss is crazy work, Sterling.
Hold on, but the next comment's even crazier.
You see what I'm saying? Oben was in the arena. Loughlin was at the. Oh, what the?
Homie is pissing with different fighters in different bathrooms. That is actually a flex. In kind of a weird way, that's a bit of a flex.
Dude, he figured out it was the cheat code. He was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna do this at every location they're at, bro. They got to come in here eventually."
Just give this man his roses.
Hey, McDane might have figured out the new strategy, dog. Maybe this isn't a crazy question, Juice. Maybe meeting dudes while taking a piss is the new strategy. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Ask Olin how fucked up I was. I sent him a drunken video. Oh, Olin.
I was concerned. I may or may not have been fairly under the influence when I watched those as well.
Olin,
touche, my friend.
Olin, you got to pull that video up if you still got it, dog. I got to see what.
I definitely do.
You got to have some blackmail material or something.
Yeah, dog. Hey, send me that. You know what I'm saying? Send me that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Want to meet a fighter? Go to the restroom, bro. Trust me. Yeah.
Facts, Juice, man. It's the cheat code, dog. 2025.
I mean, they can't really run from you. Their cock's out. They're pissing. They can't. They're kind of in a. You got them in a very vulnerable position. You know what I'm saying? They don't know really what to say to you at that moment. Their cock's out. They're like kind of like, "Are you looking? Are you really trying to get a picture? Like, what's happening here?" But proud of you though, McDane. I'm proud of you, and a tad bit jealous. Nah, they were for Olin's eyes only. Damn. Well, Olin, send location, brother. Send link. I mean, but boys, if y'all don't got anything else for Loughlin, like Juice was saying, or like Lazy was saying here, the only thing he was surprised about was that milk jug head. That man does have a Rottweiler head. That man's head is like good luck knocking Loughlin out. You know what I'm saying?
The only other thing I'll say about this fight is Callan Loughlin looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Small Soldiers with like the little toy soldiers. He looks like Major Chip Hazard.
Oh, man.
He literally looks like Major Chip Hazard. And I'm not done yet. Nathan Fletcher looks like an actor that was cast in a movie to play a mixed martial artist. I genuinely feel like every time I see him weigh in, I'm like, he looks like an actor that's like playing a mixed martial artist that took the role way too serious and was like, I think I can do this for real.
Talking with the Mandaribus, I had to go to the toilet for a cold shower. And off of that, I think that is the perfect segue into this next fight between Miss Shauna Bannon and Pooja Tamar. I think that's a pretty decent pronunciation there. I see Olin clap and I see the approval from Cross. So I'm fucking beyond excited there. Cross, give me your thoughts, brother, on this fight and the brutal head kick she had to eat and then come back with that nasty ass armbar.
Bro, this fight, I mean, it really just came down to Pooja Tomar's fight IQ, bro. Like, had her on the ropes, looking to get the finish after landing a brutal head kick, and then just gets into an armbar, gets out of the armbar, and then just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick my arm right back into the armbar and get submitted. It was crazy, bro.
It's been a rough year for Indian fighters. Let's say that, boys. It's been we thought they were gonna come up from India and make a scene, but these motherfuckers are not making splashes. Olin, how about those side kicks too? Did y'all see that shit? The way she
the spamming of the sidekicks,
spamming of the sidekicks, and just whipping them up to the head too, but doing zero damage with the head kicks. I mean, she has a very, very TKD heavy style. It's like it's a Taekwondo Olympic style, right? Like point fighting, very, very point fighter.
Bro, and I'm going to cut you off on in the group chat during this fight. I literally was saying, hey, does Shauna Bannon know she can throw her hands as well? Like, she's literally just standing here like this and just throwing socks. I'm like, you can throw your hands too. Like, there's nothing against that. You know
yeah. You can set it up. You can set up some other
or
shit
something.
If you want. Yeah. McDade says, bro, Tamar was one of my dogs. When she landed that head kick, I bounced out of my seat screaming. Bannon's family were in the seat. Oh my God.
That's a great story. That is a great story.
McDane, I'm going to send you a link. You need to hop in while you're in bed, mate, and tell us that. What the
And I bet they were wondering, why is this Scottish dude cheering for the Indian girl?
hey, because you know McDane's so pasty. They're probably he's Irish too.
Yeah.
You're with us. You're with us. What are you doing? Captain Rafuko, what's up?
Yo, what's up, brother?
Raph?
I don't even know if it's really with Fuko. Leroy has me programmed to say Fuko now. Like, I don't even know if that's it.
No.
Bannon on the Trump beauty complexion and holy baked blonde hair. At that point, I don't know what Olin says. I'm about to get to it. Give me a second. Bannon's sidekick had me raging the whole time.
Same, bro.
Yes.
Lame. Yes. Bro, I was like, can you throw anything else?
Hey, but also to Tamar, can you not defend that shit? You've seen it 92 fucking times in a row. Let's start.
Like, just sweep up. Like, there's so many different things you can do, bro.
Something different, dog. Bannon got C-punted 4 times. Hey, she did, though.
She did, yeah.
Trigger. She was getting a cup check, I guess you could say. Oh, a lot, brother. Gotta go patch a tire. The road nailed me. So perfect timing for this show. Oh, Juice.
Oh, man. Sorry to hear that.
Juice. Hey. Take your time, dog. Take your time. You don't need to rush, brother. You're in a good place. We're gonna get you through it, dog. We're here with you, brother. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. I don't need the link, brother. I got the keys. Well, hey, good point. Good point. Boys, my whole family is Irish and the first generation born in England. Yeah, mate, that's why you're fucking pasty. But boys, what do y'all see next for Miss Bannon?
More sidekicks.
For sure.
For sure. Bro, like, do you have any boxing at all? Like, bro, Jesus.
Bro, and then honestly, I'm surprised it took Tamar that long to set up that head kick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was there, like you said, Cross, when she was throwing it, her hands were at her fucking waist.
Yeah.
Like, all you had to do is just lift that leg up, or like Olin said, throw a hook in there or sweep something off. Just
Lane said it best. Highlight his comment.
Hey.
He said it best.
Lane, I was trying to be fucking respectful, but thank you. If you want to do that, I'm right there with you. Let's fucking move on, boys. Because there were some more decent fights to get to. This was one of the ones that I get what y'all were saying. This was not the most interesting card. I'll be real with y'all. This fight I thought it was going to be a lot more fun than what we saw between Christian Leroy Duncan and Andre Pulaviev.
Pulayev?
Okay, or that. Cross. Give me your thoughts, dog. Who'd you have going into this one, man? What do you think?
I went with CLD going into this fight. I mean, he was a huge favorite. Trigger D on him. But I mean, honestly, CLD looked like he was ready to fight. I think in that first round, man, Andre got a taste of it. And he was like, yeah, I don't really want to be in here for real. And he just was on the back foot, skirting around the octagon. And I think this is one of those fights where you need two willing dance partners, because if Andre had stood a little bit his ground, Chris Duncan was coming in there throwing heat and he was ready to go. But yeah, it ended up being, a very unsuspenseful fight.
Yeah. Anomaly, what you got, brother?
Not much more than that, man. It was pretty uneventful. I feel like CLD went out there and he dominated from start to finish, right? Lot of control time, lot of grounded strikes. Not a
bad take here from Trigger too. He might need to step up too.
Russian Rockhold has to move up to 205 because that weight.
Yeah, he did look massive. He did look massive.
They look like they belong to different weight classes for sure. And I do think that was one of the reasons that he was probably easy to take down and control. He was tired already from the start of the fight, it looked like. But CLD was the smart money in this one. I don't know. I definitely thought he was going to win. There was a lot of people that I was seeing online taking the Duncan squared parlay. And guess what, folks? Not a bad call there. So we'll get into that one a little bit later, but curious, did anything actually shock you about Christian Leroy Duncan or his opponent Pulaev? And did you have a name on the tip of your tongue for who you think should be next for CLD?
Bro, he's kind of in a good spot at middleweight, because I feel like there's not Drickus has already cleared out so many people, and all these guys that have been in the middleweight are kind of getting a little bit older now. So off the top of my head, I can't think of do you boys got anything on top of your head right now for 185 for him? Because I don't think he's ready for top 15, but I guess he probably
Shar Magomedov?
Hey, that's a fun ass fight. Well, it's gonna be striking too.
Exactly.
You're gonna get a striking fight out of that too.
Yep.
That's and Christian's big as fuck. That dude's fucking. He can fight at 205. Like, we're talking about Russian Rockhold being big, bro. Christian's big shit too. But
he's a large man,
bro, and he's powerful. Like, a couple times I was like, bro, if he can fucking set some shit up here in a second, Jesus Christ, bro. We got CLD versus Pulabov was Timu Rockhold versus Joel.
Bro, where'd the R come from in Timu?
Dude, I saw the Rockhold and I got scared. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this up. And I did. You know what I'm saying? And I did. Cross, I appreciate you. You keep me accountable, but sometimes let these slide. Nah, I'm playing, dog. I'm playing. We got a story from McDane here. Olin, if you want to capture this for the listeners.
One more. Holland team ordered hot wings to the hotel. These brothers were dying with the spice. One of his teammates filming me eating them to see my reaction. 5 wings deep, they left me with the food. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, McDane.
That's impressive as hell, bud.
It really is. Respect.
Between that and the other story and honestly the videos this man sent me, I'm going to do a shot real quick for this man.
Bro, it sounds like these dudes live life, huh?
Dude, he was putting in work.
Jesus,
and then,
bro.
Dude, met Kevin Holland, met the team, ate their hot wings.
Yeah, bro.
Broke bread, bro, as they say.
McDane got his money's worth, dog. He got his money's worth.
Bro, he really did, dog.
Cheers to McDane and all the listeners and to everybody that got to enjoy that card live. It sounds like a stunning time.
Bro, I'm telling you, the boys are they were having a banger ass time out there, dog. Like, you and Cross, y'all had a badass time in LA, but dude, it seemed like they were just meeting Hall of Famer after fucking Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'll see you in Vegas, brother.
Yeah, hey.
I think me and Olin set the bar, and then the London boys had to take it up a notch, meeting more guys.
They really did. Really did.
You're right. Cross,
you know what that means?
Fight week?
That means we got to set it up.
I know you're going. I'm still on the fence for International Fight Week. I'm still on the fence.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It means I'm still on the fence, bro.
Nah, bro. The way you said it, I know you're going, so I'm still on the fence. I need you to be like, look, I know you're going, so I'm going. We're gonna fucking link up, all right? All right. Hey, we're fucking going. You're not on the fence, Cross.
Bro, when I know one way or another, I will let everybody know, and then we can go from there and schedule accordingly.
Nah, dog. I'll see you at International Fight Week. 991 Cross, not 911, but 991. You know what I'm saying?
What exactly does that mean? I've seen 991. What does that mean?
I don't know. I was hoping you were about to tell me. I'd be real with you.
I definitely don't know.
Western, break that down for your boys, because
Yeah, Wesley, let us know.
It means you boys gonna be standing on the toilet all night.
No. Wait, 991. I think he's saying 911 cross because it's a 911 situation if you do not show up.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. It's a
no. Right here.
That's what it is.
Let's go.
9 away.
People, what the fuck are you doing? We got 97 of you in this bitch. What the fuck? There's 57 of you on the fucking X. Window shopping ass motherfuckers. You need to get onto the tube. You need to come say what's up to the boys. You got MMA Anomaly. You got the fucking boy Young Cross. And you got S Talks MMA Talk here, man. Come on, people. What the fool? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
let's
and by the way,
go.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. Hey, the British guys, the international guys love it. They love it. They love it.
Hey, bro, Shannon's a fucking national treasure, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Treasure, dog. Also, this is for you, Anomaly. Before we move on to the next fight, this comment I think is 100%.
99.1% goat milk. That's right. You know, I drink so much goat milk that I am the goat. No, I don't understand the goat milk comments, but I do appreciate, bro, that you guys recognize how much of a goat I am.
Your chat and the goat milk is like off the walls. You
know I don't understand. It just randomly started one time, and
I love it.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what else I love? I love fucking Northwest 425. Big appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, homie.
Absolutely.
My
Northwest,
dog.
good to see you, brother.
Let's go, baby boy. Lane, Sterling, it's pocking. And you know what, Lane? I'm getting there. I'm going to get to it right fucking now. I see crossover scrunching his face, which means I might fuck that up. But you know what?
Lane is hilarious. Lane is hilarious for that.
One of the funniest humans I've ever met. Let's go ahead and get to it, people. We got Marcin Tybura versus Mike Parkin. Cross.
Mike?
Go ahead. God damn it. I said Mike, didn't I?
You said Mike? And you said Tabara?
I said Tabara? I said Tabara for real?
It's Tybura, bro.
Fuck.
Oh, my God.
God damn it, bro. Cross, take this fight over, dog. Because it is another one that did not live up to the hype.
So going into this fight, for our little underdogs picks, I actually went with Marcin Tybura in this fight, but I really thought Mick Parkin was going to get it done. And to be fair, I think he did enough to get it done. And Marcin Tybura ended up getting a decision on him. And I know you just could tell the vibes in the arena that it killed the whole energy in the building when Parkin lost this fight.
Bro, because if you'd have told me he was walking out there 10-0, going up against a guy who's 19-9, I was gonna tell you put all your money on Big Mick Parkin here. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it was under 2.5, I'd have been like under. He's gonna come out here and spark homeboy in his home country. Lane, I know you know what, Lane? You shouldn't have fucking gave me a pre-pronunciation. You gotta let me go into it. You gotta let me get into it because you gave me a seizure. I fucking folded, I got rattled, and I did not hold my composure. All right, but Anomaly. Give me your thoughts, dog, on Mick Parkin and Marcin Tybura.
Man, yeah, watching this fight, I definitely could not believe that Marcin Tybura got the win. And mind you, he was one of my dogs in the competition. And it didn't feel great getting a win that way or getting a point that way. But, I mean, looking at it stats-wise and round by round, I mean, Mick Parkin dominated round 2. That's quite obvious. 41-10. Some could say that was a 10-8. But you could also say that round 1 was a toss-up round with the significant strikes coming in 21-23. Mick Parkin landing the 2 more. And in the total strikes coming in 24-21. Again, Mick Parkin landing the 3 more. And in round 3, Marcin Tybura outlanded him 33-22 on significant strikes, even though he was outlanded in total strikes 33-27. So, yeah. Do I think that the wrong man was given the decision? Yes. Again, do I think it was the biggest robbery we'll see this year? Unfortunately, boys, not by a long shot. I think we're going to see a lot worse than this because they're not doing anything to change judges.
Yeah.
They're just not. They're not doing anything to change the judging structure. They're not changing the bodies that are officiating. So we're going to continue seeing more of the same. But you also have to do more if you want to win. And I did think that Mick kind of had a bit of a slower start than usual. And maybe he was playing it more defensively and a little bit more timid against someone as veteran-y as Marcin Tybura. But I don't know. I still thought he won the fight. I thought he did just enough to win. Maybe a little bit more than just enough. But the judges didn't see it that way.
That is crazy, bro, about the judging. Like what you just said. Like we've complained about it for fucking like 10 years now, bro. And the same saying, it's just don't leave it in the hand of the judges. That's the only answer everyone always gets out of it. Or
unanimous, by the way.
Unanimous. That's wild, bro. That's
unanimous, by the way.
And it's in his home country. So you just were assuming off the rip he was getting that. Yeah, bro. They'll continue seeing PPV numbers plunge because of these judges. Dog, trigger. I'm telling you, bro. Same with sport betting. Dude, betting on MMA is literal toss-up shit. I mean, especially if it goes to decision, bro. And if it's a decent close fight, bro, who fucking knows is taking that? Heavyweight is horrible right now. They should start giving Aspinall 2 fights a night. Hey, dog, Carlos. They gonna have to start doing something for Tom, bro. I don't know how much longer he's gonna want to stay around just waiting. You know what I'm saying? John said he needs 6 months to prepare for him, so I don't know. Can't believe you guys got Carl Malone on your pod.
That's a new one, I guess. Hey, we all look alike. I get it. We all look alike.
Cross, you're famous, bro. You're famous, bro. That's all what it is, dog. That's all what it is, man. But boys, going from the heavyweights to the heaviest guys in the card to the lightest guys on the card, boys, between Loner, Kavanaugh, and Mr. Felipe Dos Santos. Olin, how about you take this one over? And how about that pronunciation, my boy?
My guy. I mean, honestly, that's probably the best one of the night.
Bro.
That was fantastic.
After what I just did with Mick Parkin and all that, bro, I needed to recover bad.
You called him Mike. You called the guy Mike.
I mean, like, bro, sometimes I do this shit. I'm disappointed in myself, you know? But, Nominee, take this over, bro. What were your thoughts on Loner Kavanaugh and Felipe Dos Santos?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been a little bit disappointed with Loner since making it into the UFC. Watching him on road to the UFC, I was very, very high on this kid. And I thought he was going to come out here and really, really start just beating the brakes off a lot of these, kind of other up-and-comers. The issue is they have stopped matching him against up-and-comers. I feel like Felipe Dos Santos is no longer a young guy in the UFC. He's already kind of proven himself, right? He's a beast. He's fought names before. I did definitely think this was fight of the night. But again, I don't know why. I thought Kavanaugh was going to come out here and do a lot more in this fight. Trigger said Loner, Simple Jack Kavanaugh. Dude.
Hey.
Simple Jack Kavanaugh.
The haircut, dude. I can't.
Hey, shout out Tropic Thunder. Shout out Tropic Thunder, brother.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Yo, bro, Simple Jack is a legendary comic.
He's Robinson Jack.
Bro, and at the end when he has to do the play for those people at the end, oh, dude, shout out Simple Jack, man.
So good. I love this chat so much,
bro. Shout out Trigger.
So yeah, I mean, what stood out to me the most about this is, I mean, Loner was definitely going out there landing pretty solid leg kicks, but Felipe was landing more volume on those leg kicks, right? And Loner really kind of proved himself in the grappling, especially in rounds 2 and 3, racking up over 5 minutes of control time in those 2 rounds alone and landing a majority of the strikes that he actually landed in the fight when he was in top position. So 44% of the strikes that he landed across the entirety of the fight were actually when he was on the ground. I thought this was going to be a bit more of a standing fight. So I don't want to say I'm disappointed in the fact that he grappled. I'm more so disappointed in the fact that he had to, but he did have to, right? Those leg kicks were starting to add up. He knew he needed to do such things. And he adjusted, which, who said it? Trigger D. Kavanaugh's the truth. I'm not going to disagree with you at this point in time. I'm not going to argue with you at this point in time. I think that the young man is definitely proving himself in spades, and he is just that, right? He's a very, very young man. What is he like? He was born in 1999.
Bro, let that
25 and 24. There's some young guys in there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys are kids right now in the sport. He's like 6-7 years out from his MMA prime, in my opinion, like age 32, 33, where the brain catches up to the body and vice versa. Yeah, man. Loner is a beast. I look forward to seeing who they match him up with next. I have a couple names on the tip of my tongue, but I'm going to let you guys do your breakdowns before I toss those up in the air.
All right. Young
Ross, what you got?
Man, honestly, going into this fight, I was really expecting this to be a tough fight for both guys. Felipe Dos Santos, he's been in there with some high-level competition. Manel Kopp, Andre Lima, who I think is really good as well. The first round, I gave it to Dos Santos, and 2 and 3 were razor close. Honestly, I was surprised it was a unanimous decision. I was expecting to be a split, really. Like, the fight was so competitive, so close. But, it just shows, man. Flyweight, those guys, all of them down there are so incredibly skilled, and they can do a little bit of everything. And everybody has so much ability down there.
Bro, and I've seen all the memes going around. It's like me and the homies chilling, watching these two flyweights fight for the life on the prelims. And it's like this like Goku animation of like 100 strikes thrown in like 20 seconds. Dude, it is some of the if you want to see some technical MMA fighting and see two dudes that are never going to get tired and watch this shit go high level, bro, flyweights are the way to do it, especially in the top 15. But for these dudes, I know they're not the top 15, but after what Olin's about to give me, maybe they are about to be, brother. Who are some names you got off top of the dome, Olin? My bad.
Nolan?
I'm everywhere tonight.
It's all good, man. It's all good. So 2 names. One is a little high on the list. I think he may have gotten cut after this last loss, but I could see him getting re-signed to fight somebody exciting like this for like a once-off. And then the other name is somebody who's been really back and forth in the UFC since joining. So the first name is Mateus Nicolau, right? Coming off of 3 back-to-back losses, 2 TKO losses, one in 2023, one in 2024, and then a decision loss also in 2024. I think it'd be a tough matchup for him, exactly like the one he just faced. But again, it would be a proper step up in competition. And then the other name that I have on the tip of my tongue here is a custom-made Cody Durden, coming fresh off of a decision loss in his recent win, or his recent fight against Joshua Van. So, I mean, again, massive step up in competition for him, but I think worthy step up in competition for him. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, boys?
I like Durden. I like that a lot. What about Energy? I saw Tua say something about that right here too.
Don't do that to Energy.
Yeah, Energy's in the rankings, man.
Energy's top 10 or top 15, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he's also like, come on, bro. We've done him dirty so many times. I genuinely feel like the matchmakers don't like him. I feel bad for him.
But what about right here? He's been eyeing him.
Oh, bro, come on, don't do that, Trigger.
I mean, I don't know. That's just what the people are telling me.
I'm not a fan.
I get it though. Yeah, no, I get it though. Especially now, I forgot that Energy's top 10 almost.
As a fan, that would be a fantastic fight.
That's why I'm thinking of it. Yeah, I just know it's going to be a fucking scrap.
That'd be a scrap. I think Loner would have to dig deep and really go for takedowns in that one because,
bro,
I really think Energy would just start tagging him on the feet a little bit.
And they both just have crazy styles.
And you don't know crazy cardio, bro.
Bro, like these fuckers can go 5 rounds, no problem, bro.
Yeah,
no problem, bro. Cross, you got anything for him, dog? Before we move on.
Oh, and I really like both those names you got. The only other one I could really think of was give him a vet like Tim Elliott.
Oh, bro, you and Trigger said that at the same time. That is bars.
Okay.
Cross.
Okay.
I forgot about damn awkward Elliott, Olin.
And the worst thing about Tim Elliott is he'll sign the dotted line for literally anybody.
Oh, bro.
Trigger,
Man.
I promise I didn't read that and then say it. So that you said it first, Trigger, for real. That's on you, Trigger. That's all yours, Trigger. My bad, brother.
No. I'm telling you, bro. It was like as you said it, I looked over and I was like, well, that was fucking wild. Nah, bro, that is
I revoke my 2 names. We're going with Tim.
Brother, that is it all day. That's it all day, dog. Cross and Trigger fucking right here on the same wavelength.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot, man. That's a good pick.
Banger. That's a banger.
What
else was a good pick, boys? Was picking Chris Taco Padilla in this next fight versus Mr. Jai Black Country Banger Herbert, boys. Cross, Give me your thoughts on this, dog. And did you have Taco going into this? Because I went Black Country Banger on this one, bro.
Man, going into it, I literally flipped a coin on this fight because I felt like either guy could win, but I ended up going with Jai Herbert. Wasn't really confident in it. Just, it is what it is. But I thought it was very competitive. Padilla did enough, but on the flip side, it was a very close fight, very competitive, and it just wasn't a good night for the UK fighters.
Bro, it was kind of rough for the UK boys, huh?
2-6.
Yeah.
2-6 was the overall?
For the UK fighters, yes, sir. Or for the UK fighters.
Damn, dog. Who were the only two to win?
Shanna Bannon, right?
Oh yeah.
And
Loughran.
Loughran.
Yeah. Damn,
ironically,
dog.
the two Irish fighters, right?
Yep.
Hey,
specifically.
Very true. Damn. Yeah. Olin, give me your thoughts, dog, on Taco versus Black Country Banger.
So if you watched my show last week, I did have Taco. I thought that he was going to come out here. I said that if it got weird on the feet, he was probably going to look to grapple or clinch. And I feel like that's a lot of what happened. There was a bit of control time getting racked up by Taco. It just really felt like one man had the longer range striking and just the more crisp striking, and the other man was stronger and just kind of more dominant and dictating to the pace of the fight. And Taco's able to do that, right? Like he's that guy. Love him or hate him, it doesn't matter if you even like his style or not. Like, you should probably bet him like 8 or 9 out of 10 times because he's going to go out there and find a way to get it done. He is an adaptoid, right? Like, he finds a way to figure out his fighter or his opponent, and he moves forward into that pressure. It was a nice fight for him. It was a really nice fight for him. Didn't actually secure any takedowns, but again, secured a lot of control time up against the cage. Just, again, pushed his opponent back. And for somebody like a Jai Herbert, that's the game plan. It's the same as an Ilia Topuria. It's the reason that he caught Ilia with that head kick. He had him backing up. And if you want to beat Jai, you suffocate him. There's a number of fighters that have that kind of long, snappy style, and he's one of those dudes. But if I'm here, you can't snap on me. Mm-hmm. And I can grab you. I can do a number of things, nasty things that are uncomfortable for you, that just make you want to get out of here. And that's exactly what it looked like throughout the fight. If anything, I'm surprised that this one was a split decision, and there were a couple of other ones that maybe should have been a split decision.
Bro, you nailed that right there too, especially with the betting on Taco. No matter what, man, he just somehow gets it done, bro. He just figures out a way to get it done. And the fight, like Trigger said right here, it was not the greatest up until like that last minute, bro. That fight was shite. There was a couple moments where I was like, all right, let me just fast forward a couple seconds. I don't think I'm missing anything right here. You know what I'm saying, boys? Like, it was not the way I thought it was going to go. And great point, bro, about him landing that head kick on Topuria. I still don't know how the fuck Topuria ate that, dude. He hit him with that clean than a bitch on the shin, too. So I hope they keep Black Country Banger, though. I like that dude. But he always seems to fight just in the UK. I don't really see him a lot over here in the States anymore, or that active as much. So hopefully they keep him in here, man. First 5 rounds fight should be erased on the card. Started with Taco.
Who you guys think he should fight next?
Do you have a name on the tip of your tongue?
I don't got any names, to be honest with you.
Mike Davis.
Oh my
Beast
God.
Boy.
Beast Boy. Oh my God. Cross. Bro. Cross. That is fucking wow. That's perfect. That makes sense for both guys. Like, that's fucking
perfect. Because Mike Davis coming off a loss, And
a tough ass fight too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and that fight was a banger. Remember that calf slicer? Oh my God. Cross, that's a good one. Olin, you got any others on top? Maybe like a Drew Dober? That'd be fun. It's a big name for him too. But I really like Mike Beast Boy Davis, dog.
Maybe I really do like that one a lot. Mine was a bit different, but very, very close to him as far as the like Tapology rankings go. I had another man coming off of a loss, not as bad of a loss in my opinion though. I had a man coming off a decision loss last year in Jared Flash Gordon. I thought that'd be a pretty good stylistic matchup for him, where he again would have a real struggle with being able to take him down, but he also struggled to control him and push him back. He's a very, very strong guy, as Jared Gordon. We've seen him bully other people. Again, I think it'd be a nice step up for him, but I'm not mad at the Mike Davis pick at all.
Bro, I like both those picks.
Yeah, I like Jared Gordon as well.
I like Jared Gordon. I like Steamroller, and I like Mike Davis. Hey, big things moving up for him. He's some good names, man. He's some good names.
Oh, Steamroller's not bad either.
I like these, dog. I like these a lot.
And the judges do hate Flash Gordon. You're not wrong.
Yeah, they do. They do. It's bad.
Brother. Him and Angela Hill.
Angela Hill just got a split decision win, though.
Finally, dog.
The first decision win of her UFC run.
Bro.
Yeah.
Finally, dog. If them two go to decision, you know they can't ever feel comfortable.
Is she not the longest active women's fighter in the UFC currently?
I think
and
so.
she just got her first decision win. That's a dumb stat, bro.
Might be her or Misha Tate, one of the two.
Oh, or Misha.
Oh,
but Angela Hill's been active as fuck.
True.
You know what?
True.
I think Angela Hill has more octagon time, but I think you're right
both
about Misha Tate having been active longer. Because the first division was the one that included Misha Tate. So you're correct on that, Cross. Good call.
Yeah, hey, facts. And Trigger, it does not go her way. It does not go her way. What else does not go her way, like the boys were saying, was a lot of these UK fighters. But we finally got one right here with Nathaniel Wood and the last pirate, Morgan Shari. Cross, give me your thoughts, dog, on the last pirate versus the prospect.
Man, going into this, all I gotta say is, Nathaniel Wood is a dog. Like, he came into this, and I actually thought Morgan Charrier was gonna be the faster guy, but Nathaniel Wood was clearly the faster guy. And it literally was the difference in the fight. I mean, he dropped Charrier very early in the fight, and that just set the whole tone for the fight. And at that point, literally, Wood was just in control for the rest of the fight, and that literally is the fight, in my opinion.
Olin?
Yeah, I completely agree. And again, this was one of my dogs this week in the competition, Nathaniel Wood. I thought he was going to get it done. I actually had a very, very strong feeling that he was going to get it done. And again, on my show last week, I thought that he was going to be the faster and stronger guy out there. Morgan Charrier is a guy that is very, very fun to watch, right? Like, I'm a huge fan. I was a fan of him before he even made it into the UFC, if I'm being completely honest with you. But that being said, I just think that he's getting the push maybe a little bit too fast. And Nathaniel Wood is somebody who's been here for some time in the UFC. He's fought the bigger names. He's had the bigger kind of learning lessons inside of the UFC octagon, and it really, really showed on Saturday. That knockdown in round one, as you said, Cross, it really set the tone for the fight. And then from there, I mean, it was kind of murder she wrote, right? Outlanded him 15-5 on significant strikes in round number one, 35-18 in round number two, and 22-19 in round number three. Damn. The closest round was round number three, and he still got outlanded in significant strikes and total strikes, and he lost on octagon control as well. And there was no point in this fight where Morgan Charrier showed that he belonged in there with Nathaniel Wood, in my opinion. It wasn't like one-way traffic like we've seen in some of these fights where it was like 80-plus strikes versus 15, but you can see that Nathaniel Wood was definitely the better man out there.
And bro, good point there by Trigger. I'm not going to lie to you. At some point, you got to change that nickname. So why not change it to either Morning or Made Of, like my man Olin has said last week. I think Nathaniel Made Of Wood is a solid ass change from the prospect.
Oh, made of wood, carved of wood. Like, you got to do something with the name, like Andre Touchy Feely.
I like Morning. Dog. I like that. I like Morning.
Come on, dog. Nathaniel
Morning Wood.
Come on, boys. Hey, like Chase the Dream Hooper. God damn it, bro.
Hoopker? What'd you just say?
You know what it is? It's fucking Cross, I think, dude. He gets
what I do?
Here, he makes me nervous. Nah, dude, fuck that, dude. You make me nervous. I fucking see it through your shades, all right? So I slip sometimes, all right? I don't know, man. I got to put hand up accountability. At some point, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and go, do better. You know? Do fucking better, man. Cross, I remember you talking about you had an interesting lightweight matchup. Is this one of them that you were saying earlier? For a guy,
so this is not it because these are featherweights. But my matchup for Nathaniel Wood is Calvin Cater.
Hey, that was good. I'm trying to get into Olin. That was smooth, dog. Cross is just chilling, bro. Hey, Chigga, don't. Hey, Don't let the shades fool you, brother. Don't let
Bro,
the shades
I'm always just chilling, man. Low key when I'm on the stream with the boys, man.
Hey, Cross truly is the man, people. Olin, I like Calvin Guitar, dog. Do you got anything else before him?
Yeah, man.
Bruce Leroy?
What? No. I mean, did you see that in the chat? I say that?
Just,
No,
I was just thinking, like, off the top of my head, like Bruce Leroy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I mean, that's not who I had in mind.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe like a Sadiq Youssef, or maybe the loser of John Silva versus Bryce Mitchell.
Ooh.
Damn, those are good.
I like those too.
Those are good, bro.
I graduated from the school of just bleed.
I like those.
The school of Judge Bleed is a banger. Michael the Menace Johnson trigger? I think isn't Michael at 155?
Lightweight, yeah, he's lightweight.
Okay, yeah, I was like he's at 150. That's a hard cut, dude. I like Yusuf Zalal too, bro. He doesn't have a fight book because, bro, honestly, if Bryce loses, Bryce might get knocked the fuck out. So Bryce probably gonna have to take some time off this if he does. Lose. Come on, dog. Cross, don't do this,
bro.
Cross, don't do this,
bro.
Don't do this.
Your boy getting slept, dog.
Don't do this.
Your boy getting slept, dog. Hey, I know you got the camo venom shorts over there too, just like your boy Bryce. He getting slept, dog, for real. Chat, what you guys think? You think Bryce Mitchell gonna beat Gene Silva, or you think Gene Silva is gonna sleep Bryce Mitchell? Let's see what the chat got to say.
Bro, I know who Lane got. So
man, I mean, look, this is the toughest match of Jean Silva's career. And as much as I am not a huge fan of Bryce Mitchell, and I don't necessarily love some of the things that he has said, I think he's going to get toasted. But I also think that this is a guy that has very elite grappling. Yeah, he's going to get knocked out. I'm just trying to make it interesting so we don't all agree, bro.
Nah, dog.
But yeah, he's about to get knocked into orbit, bro. He's gonna get hit so hard he knows that the Earth is round after that.
It's gonna be beautiful, dog. Beautiful.
Dog. Jesus, dog.
It will be. It will be.
I don't know who Brianna Frost is.
Speaking of beautiful, shout out Brianna in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah,
man, that profile picture. Shout out to you.
Hey, boys. Shout out Brianna Frost. I don't know how long you've been watching, but I appreciate you jumping in to say that Bryce is gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Brianna, you're always welcome in the chat, Brianna. You're always welcome in the chat.
Brianna is always a supporter. I appreciate her being in here every time, dude. And honestly, she has great MMA knowledge and great MMA takes.
Love it.
These motherfuckers, dog. Mitchell could sub him. Hey, come on, dog. Bryce doesn't get chinned. Let's go. If
he doesn't get chinned.
Yeah, I get it. By the people of Arkansas after he beats John. I mean, I get it. I'll be flabbergasted if Bryce gets it done. Western.
By the people of Arkansas.
Don't be flabbergasted, brother. I read the articles. Come on. Hey,
yeah, you do.
You do. Boys. Big if. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of crossover fucking supporters right now is what I'm seeing.
I'm just saying, dog.
I get it, bro.
Hey, Gene Silva gonna come out there with a Bible, dog, and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Have y'all been seeing the walkout comparison to
Arkansas
with Diego Sanchez walking out with the cross?
It's Arkansas. I know. We're being funny. We're being facetious.
Lane, this one I pronounced on purpose wrong. It's a Southern thing.
I figured
from the South. You know we call it Arkansas. That one, Lane. Come on. Arkansas trigger. I like that. What else I like, boys, was this fight between Chris Duncan and fucking Jordan Vucenic.
Not too bad.
I appreciate that, dog. Cross, give me your thoughts on this one, dog, because I thought this was gonna be fight of the night, bro, and it did not live up.
Going into it, man, I went with Jordan Vucenic. But man, hey, what can I say? Chris Duncan, that guy he figures out a way to get it done. You know, dropped him with a very awkward combination in the first round, like a right body kick into a right straight. And that literally just set the tone for the fight, just like the Nathaniel Wood fight. And then in round two, I think the stress and the nerves got to Vucenic because then he was shooting takedowns on Chris Duncan, which made absolutely no sense. And then Duncan got the guillotine just like he did in his last fight against Balaji Oki. Man, hey, respect to Chris Duncan for getting it done,
bro. Like you said earlier with Taco Olin, and which Cross just said right there with Chris Duncan, dude. They just some of these dudes figure out a way. They're not the most clean. They don't got all these experience and all these high level skills and these certain amount of like MMA aspect, but bro, they come out there and get it done, son. And how about Lane right here? Chris Duncan sub plus 2,500.
Holy smokes.
Oh my God.
Lane, please tell us you hit that. Please tell us you hit that.
Lane, and send your boys some dinner tonight if you hit that. Jesus Christ. Let me borrow $1, Lane. Hey, what Cross just said. Send your boy a couple dollars, Lane, if you're betting like that. What was the song right here, boys? Real quick before I give it over to you, Olin, about your thoughts right here. I'm seeing a lot of
It's the move into the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. You never heard that song? Peaches come in a can, they were put there by a man.
I haven't, bro. I'll be real with you.
It's an old song. It's probably before your time, dog.
Hey, good.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not my jam. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
I got Young Cross. I got Young Cross, brother.
Hey, that thought you had, Olin, that's racist.
No.
What thought did I have? What thought did I have?
Bro, I'm joking.
You want to know the exact thought that I have?
No. You know I love you, dog.
Here's the exact thought that I have. I literally recalled you, like him pulling up the chat. I forget what actor they said you look like. And you're like, we all look the same. I was going to make a joke about how we're all hardwired the same when it comes to music, bro. Like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Peaches.
Gotcha.
I promise it was self-deprecating, brother. No, dude, I swear. If I played it for Sterling, he would uncontrollably start like bopping to it. It's just we're all the same.
Hey, come on, dog. But who else is not all the same? We're not all the same like these two men covered in tattoos, boys. So, Olin, who did you give this fight to, brother? What were your thoughts with this?
Man, I actually had Chris Duncan going into this one. I thought the problem was going to be exactly what the nickname is, a problem for the epidemic here. Vucenic, the epidemic, was, I mean, look, I want to see the guy win. He's got the great story. Got a tattoo of Bruce Buffer on his arm because everybody told him, you're a dreamer. You're never going to make it here. And it goes super hard. Like he's got a great story. He's got a great personality. He's somebody that you can easily root for and you want to see win. But hey, so is Chris Duncan, man. And again, this dude is, I mean, I think you summed it up best. As dogs, like I said earlier as well, he is someone that adapts to any problem, right? If you're fire, he's water. It's just like he's going to put you out. He's going to smother you. It was nice to see. He was definitely kind of eating more significant shots in that second round as well before he got the takedown, before he ended up actually securing the minute and 42 seconds of control time that ultimately ended up leading to the guillotine choke. But, I mean, come on. He tired the man out. The man got back to his feet, and then he just, don't be silly, jump the gilly, baby. It was one that Dustin Poirier was proud of. He retweeted that. So I was a big fan of this one. I bet on him on the show and off the show. So happy that one cashed because the Leon Edwards one did not.
Bro.
10 units was a bad choice.
dog. And Cross, this has to be the lightweight matchup you were talking about, brother.
This is my lightweight matchup. Terrence McKinney and Chris Duncan.
Woo! Go in my fucking pocket
take my money
and pull you out some money. Because I'm all
take my money.
That. Bro, Lane got me covered for it too. So Lane, send me some money to pay for that fucking fight. Because, bro, that's a knockout. That's a certified fucking banger, bro. I hate to put you on the spot after that type of matchup. Jesus Christ. Sean Shelby, Mick Maynard, you're welcome, motherfuckers. Shout out Crossover MMA, people. Fuck. I like that, dog. T-Rex going to catch a body from Trigger. And I'm not going to lie to you. I could see that. I can 1,000% see that, bro. Duncan trains at ATT, pretty sure. I did not know that, Chris.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's wild, bro. I'm trying to think of some names off top of the dome. 155 stacked. How about like a Joel Alvarez? I mean, there's fucking
Nah, that's too much. That's too much right now.
No,
Joe
you're right.
Alvarez,
No, you're right.
I think he might even be ranked now, or is pretty close to being ranked.
Joel
Alvarez is nasty, bro. Alvarez is really nasty.
Who else is nasty is Mr. Osterberries. What's up, my brother?
What's up, Osterberries? Another guy enjoyed the festivities of UFC London. Looked like he had a great time out there, brother.
Osterberries. We were just talking to McDane earlier about him meeting all these legends at the Pisser. Did you meet any legends in the Pisser, mate? Because you were, brother, you were running into some legends. McDane was looking at Cox in the bathroom and meeting up with these guys. But, dude, Osterberry, you were like, holy fuck, dude. How was the event overall for you, dog? And while we're waiting for that response, Olin, I feel like you got a name on the tip of your tongue, bro.
How did you know? Man, there's a couple of names that I wouldn't mind seeing him fight. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight somebody like a Daniel Golden Boy Zellhuber, also coming off of a loss.
Money.
I think that'd be a banger of a fight, bro.
Money.
Zellhuber always brings it, and again, he's somebody that you're never unhappy after you watch one of his fights, right?
No, bro.
And the other one that comes to mind, and again, it's because they're coming off of kind of a similar time span, right? They just fought on the same card. Why not a Guram Kutaladze? He's coming off of a loss. Again, Guram's looking to get one back, and this guy's not ranked, but a significant win over somebody like Guram, another Georgian man, it's gonna make or break. So if he can get a win over either one of these guys, you can very easily put him in there against the Ismail Bonfims or the Mike Davises of the world with a significant win.
How about Michael Johnson? I saw that name earlier, bro. I mean,
I'm not mad at Michael Johnson either.
That'd be a fun fight too, bro.
And he's also someone that is down to sign that dotted line like we were talking about earlier.
Dude.
Yeah, he might just take Michael Johnson down, just make easy work of him, though.
Just get the job done type of fight.
That's what I worry about.
Yeah, bro. Osterberry says, for real, man, it was amazing atmosphere. Really made up for the lackluster fights. Would definitely go again. Bro, y'all got y'all's money's worth. Just meeting with Joanna, Yuri, all that, Paul Felder, bro. Y'all tons more guys. Open Elliott, like y'all got y'all's money's worth, bro. That sounded like that was a badass event. Same with these boys. Hanging out with fucking Weidman, Marab, Aljo the day before the fight. I mean, dude, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not been wanting to go to an event, but y'all got me fucking fiending for International Fight Week. I am fucking juiced. I'm juiced, son. I'll see you there too, Cross. I'll see you in Vegas. We're going to fucking Fremont Street. But boys, I can't think of any more matchups for Chris Duncan right there. I think y'all have nailed it. Y'all pretty much cleared up for that man. Any other fights? Osterberry says, met Jan, Yuri, Felder, Open Elliott, Sam Patterson, Luke Riley, Gunny Nelson, Holland, Olberg. Fuck.
Bro, met it was crazy, all the people that were meeting, dude.
Bro, McDane ate Holland's chicken wings. How about that? Didn't have that on my bingo card.
And bro, he ate a black man's chicken wings, dog. That's like that'll get you swung on in some neighborhoods, dog. For real.
From Fort Worth,
real
too, dog. From
real
Texas, dog. Bro, I've seen dudes lose their life, dog.
Lane, look, somebody else fucked me up in my chat. Okay, like a week ago when I said it. I originally said Tainara, and someone said Tainara. And I swear I got trolls in my chat these days. I know it's Tainara. I appreciate you so much.
Hey, but you know what though, dog? Olin, if I told you Tainara was going to get the performance of the night Friday, what the fuck would you have said to me, dog? How about Tainara versus Meatball Molly McCann? And boys, the retirement from Meatball, man. A tad bit sad, I'm not going to lie to you. It makes me feel like I'm getting old. I remember the rise of Meatball Molly McCann, dog.
Yeah, man.
Give me your thoughts, man.
I mean, it was a nice one. It was a nice fight. If you're an Alexia Tainara fan, right? I thought that she looked absolutely fantastic in there. But again, I on the pod this week on my show, I said I'm taking Tainara here. I think she's probably going to get it done just because Molly McCann rushes forward. She leaves her hands down oftentimes, and she's open to these shots often. She's oftentimes, more often than not, she's looking for the win too aggressively. So yeah, I mean, Tainara sub plus 350 is nice, Lane. I hope you hit on that one as well.
Lane, you cashed the fuck out.
Right?
Bro, how in the world was that a plus 350?
Bro, that should have been plus 3,000.
No, that should have been minus 3,000.
Oh, for real?
She leaves herself open to subs, bro. She's been sub before.
My bad.
I'm like, what?
And And bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Miss Mary saw her walking out, and she's like, "Someone should bet the house on her."
Really?
She's dancing that confidently, walking out. She is gonna go out here and beat the brakes off Molly right now. And I was like, "You think so?" I think she might be exhausting herself. And boy, was I wrong, and was she right? It was nice, dude. I am very excited for the future of Tainara. I think she looked like an absolute world breaker out there. The walkout was nice. The celebration was nice. Pershwalsinya is just an absolute stunner to watch, and I think she's a welcome addition to this women's strawweight division. I don't know that there's anything else for me to say. The submission was nice, and everything leading up to it was nice as well. She outlanded her on total and significant strikes, and I mean, made it look easy on top, man.
Cross, give me your thoughts on the retirement, dog, and her taking the fight on a week notice, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Going into this, I saw 6 submission wins on Tainara's record. I was like, oh, this is easy work. Easy work. Because Molly McCann, we all know, bro, she got a hole in her game on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, in women's MMA, the fight is going to the ground at some point. And if somebody is a legit submission threat against Molly McCann, it's a wrap. And I actually went second round sub instead of first round sub. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, like I just thought this was gonna be one-way traffic, and that's exactly what it was.
Bro, I'll be real with y'all. I didn't really look too much into her, man. I really just assumed Molly was. I thought this was a setup, bro. I was like, the UFC setting her up, bro. Because she's 0-4. She does not. Besides that one, I lied. She did win one time. She won one time out there in her home country, bro. And it's like, I thought this was a setup for her, dog. But bro, and she took the fight on the week notice.
It was a setup, all right. It was a setup, but for the other girl.
dog.
It was a setup, dog.
Bro, Ninja.
I took the under at plus 145. I just want to say, I felt like that was easy money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a unit on that. It was plus 145 to not go 2.5 rounds.
That is, bro. That's a great point. Ninja, big appreciate you, brother. Big appreciate you, brother. Hey, we're getting crossover there, people. Out cross, what do you got, Cross? You gotta be nearing it, brother. I mean, we gotta.
Yeah, I'm at I was at like 991 before the show started. I'm still at 991, so people, almost there.
What the fuck?
We'll get there this week.
What the fuck are you doing, people? Crossover MMA. Let's go. Let's get over. You see it scrolling by at the bottom, people. Also to the right of me, MMA Nomley. He is white though, so I think that sometimes my brain takes over. You know, sometimes I wish I could not do these live and edit this out. I bet the intrinsic thoughts on after those arms raised. Hey, Lane, you are on some different shit. What's on some different shit is making the walk. What's popping, my boy Jax?
Jax in the building.
Let's go,
Jax.
Jax, I do like the excitement here, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. The women did not. They showed out. I mean, the women did their thing on here, dog. You know what it is? Hey, I gotta be real with y'all. Like Cross was saying earlier, though, these fights, for the most part, do go to the ground, though. So let's not forget what he said earlier. You know what I'm saying? Let's not skip past that. But Jax, they did their thing here, dog. Yeah, crossover needs a few. Yeah, he needs 9, baby boy. Needs 9 to get that 1K sub. Let's hit that shit today, people.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey,
Jinx,
come on,
bro.
Jax. Come on, dog.
To the white of me.
To the white of me.
Hey, Jax. Come on, dog. Hey, we were moved on, brother. We were moved on. But you know what?
Struck counter off the
That's on me, brother. That's on me. Can we
Lane,
all agree that
you're so funny, dude.
These studs get on? It's always a banger. Juice!
Facts, go! Facts,
Let's go, Juice!
Facts.
Juice, I feel like the little brother just getting carried around with the big brother sometimes while they're going to the mall, you know? I'm just happy to be here with the boys sometimes. I'm just happy they tolerate with me. And thank y'all for always fucking popping up in the chat, people. Big appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make the show. Lane, come on. Come on, Lane. Stroke counter is off the chart tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. It's got me a couple times. I've had a couple seizures, but we've been pushing through it. What else we've been pushing through, boys, is this fucking card. Because there was another fight we need to go ahead and touch up on between Gunnar Nelson and the fucking Trailblazer finally getting the dub again, boys. Let's fucking go, man. It feels good to see my boy coming through with this. I see Nomley rubbing the head. So let's go ahead and start off with him, man. What were your thoughts between Gunnar Nelson and Mr. Trailblazer, Kevin Holland?
Well, I didn't bet on Kevin Holland this time, for once.
Damn. Hey, but I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I thought this was stylistically a nightmare for him. And he did everything right. He literally did every single thing right in that fight. The way he pushed Gunnar, and I feel like he utilized every bit of ring rust that existed for Gunnar Nelson to his advantage. My favorite moment of the entire fight was when he was hanging off of Gunnar's arm.
Oh, bro.
And just talking to him. Total big mouth fashion.
He already said to him, he said, damn, you're strong. And the Gunnar, that's why they just started laughing.
And Gunnar just laughed, yeah.
Holding him. Bro, but Gunnar had his arm too in between his fucking legs. Like the strength on that is fucking crazy, bro.
Insane, bro. Insane the way he was just holding him up. Trailblazer fought like a Jeep Cherokee. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Tough.
I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, but I think I get it, and I agree.
Tough,
I'm pretty sure.
I think just get it done type of style, you know. He'll get you there and he'll get it done.
Yeah, man. You got her done. It was a fantastic fight for Trailblazer. Way to bounce back. Again, I've said it before. I will say it again. If he has a serious camp, if he has a serious weight cut, and he fights in the right division, this man can be a world breaker if he chooses to be. This was a clear example of that. 55-15 on significant strike, 138-30 on total strikes. I mean, we're talking disgusting numbers here, boys. Cross, kick me off the bar stool here, man. What were your thoughts on Kevin Holland? How stoked were you to see him get back in the win column?
So going into it, I was kind of like everybody else, man. I've been burned one too many times by Kevin Holland. I was like, yeah, he's not gonna burn me again. So I went with Gunnar Nelson. And that's the truth. But I will say this. Kevin Holland finally showed up to a fight, ready to go, and it was very good to see. I'm glad. Stay at welterweight. That is your weight class. He can probably make a little noise at welterweight. Definitely needs to stay down here. But, bro, the 9-inch reach advantage just was giving Gunnar Nelson all kinds of problems. Like that right straight that Holland clipped him with, and I think it was like the first round. Yes. You could tell like Gunnar Nelson thought he was out of range, and it was like go gadget arm and just right to the chin dropped him. And then on top of it, man, Gunnar Nelson got 3 takedowns in the fight, but could do nothing with him. Kevin Holland, did what he needed to do with his jiu-jitsu. But I do think he still needs to get better with that takedown defense. And he gets a little too comfortable on his back for me. But I like to see him get that win and get moving in the right direction.
Dog, I think everyone's on point with Kevin Holland staying at 170. Bro, the reach and size advantage is fucking crazy. Bro, Gunnar's a big dude. But, bro, he made Gunnar look like a 155er in there, boys. And like you were saying, Cross, if there wasn't 10 seconds left in that first round when he dropped him with that right hand, we're talking about Kevin Holland getting a first-round TKO, boys. Gunnar Nelson, though, dude, to only fight once every 2 years, he comes in here, man. He always puts on some decent scraps, boys. I don't know when we'll see him fight again. It might be 2026. But what do y'all think should be next for Kevin Holland? I know we all want him at welterweight. But so, I don't think he's going to make a title run, to be honest with y'all, though. I think he's just here for fun fights and making as much money as possible. So I'm just looking for fun fights for him at 170. Is there any other top of the head y'all got? Because I got Carlos Prates on top of my dome right now.
Ooh, I don't think he want those problems though.
That's too much.
No, I get it. No, I get it.
Prates going up, dog. Prates going up.
No, bro. Like I said, as I thought about it, I was like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But I like. What about the loser between him and Jeff Neal? Kevin Holland gets.
I still think it's too much.
I get it because Jeff Neal is a motherfucker. That dude fucking cracks. Who do y'all got, man? Maybe a Gilbert Burns?
The guy I got is Brian Battle.
Oh, fuck, dude. Or because I think him and Oben Elliott might fight. But, bro, fucking scratch that. Give Oben Elliott.
Because you already know Brian Battle's gonna walk forward, come to fight, be in Kevin's face, and gonna eat some shots, too. So I think that would be fireworks.
Damn.
I have 2 other names, but I love that name.
I like that.
I got to tell you, Brian Battle is a money name, bro. So the 2 names that I had written down are Carlos the Lion Leal, coming off a TKO win recently, and Gabriel Maratinha Bonfim.
Damn.
Bonfim, yeah, striker's delight right there.
I was about to say Bonfim, like a lot of people might not know the name, but like Cross just said, that's gonna be a scrap, son. Yeah. Let me get my chart. How about Ponzinibbio? I think he's already fought him though. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
they
Ponzi
fought.
scheme?
They fought. Yeah, he finished
Yeah,
Ponzi.
they did fight. Yeah, he did fight actually. He just
Because I think that he was in the Kevin was in the octagon and told him I think they were in the clinch and he was like, "Doesn't it smell like weed?"
The hell?
Hey, shout out Kevin Holland. Dog. How about this?
This
Some
dude's a
Austin
menace.
Berries? Holland versus Magny. Book it. The two longest dudes at 170. Besides Randy Rude Boy Brown. Let's not forget about Randy Rude Boy. That boy is a monster. It's okay, so we're not liking the Magny. No thoughts on that. Okay, we're past the Magny fight.
Bro, like Neil Magny fights, they're not anything you run home like, yeah, super
They're
excited
not.
about if we're
They're not the ones you show your friends that you're trying to get in MMA.
exactly.
Oh, no, they suck. They fucking suck, boys. But I'm trying to think of anything else, and I think Cross and Olin's pretty much nailed it with those two. I think that's like logically. I think those are fun to watch. Brian Battle's fun as fuck, bro. I spoke
agree.
to Oben. He ain't fighting Battle. Oh shit! Hey, okay.
Ooh,
Got
okay,
that inside
Oscar.
scoop. Got
Come
that
on,
inside
dog.
scoop.
Come on. We got our own Osterberry's Hawani. Let's fucking go, man. Sign
All
me up.
right,
then.
good job, champ.
Good job, champ, for show, dog. Sign me up with Brian Battle. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing a lot of Jeep talk in here. I big appreciate the Cherokee Jeep talk, though. Everyone's got going on in here. Battles is a good call, bro. Battles is a great call. Boys, we also had some other good fights to get to. We had two more absolute bangers that did not live up to being bangers, but the main event went how I expected. This fight also went about how I expected, boys. I didn't see too much of this fight being too exciting, bro. Jan's a really difficult guy to prepare for, and Carlos Alberg's just a fucking explosive kickboxer. So I figured Jan wasn't going to try to take too much risk in this. Olin, give me your thoughts on this fight, man. And what do you got next for the Black Jag?
Man, I'll be honest with you. What my thoughts on this fight are is that I didn't really think the Black Jag came out there and did as much as I thought he was going to. I don't know. I thought he was going to come out there and do more, but I also said, like I said on the show last week, I thought Jan is a tough son of a gun for anybody to go out there and fight. He's a very, very strong defensive fighter, much like we thought Leon was, which I was proven wrong on there. But man, Jan really, really fought a good fight in this one. 8 seconds of control time is nothing, and that's all Carlos was able to get. And 75 significant strikes for a man like Carlos Olberg. Usually it takes like 5 for him or 10 for him to put you away. But Jan is just cut from a different cloth, man. His jaw is made of something different, Sterling.
Bro.
And he was not going down. The crazy thing about this is like there was no ground strikes landed in this fight. There was 1% of all the strikes landed in this fight were clinch strikes. This was just a stand and bang kind of fight. And yet still the general consensus is it wasn't exciting. It wasn't fun. But it was because the fight, the strikes that they were throwing, there were a lot of measured strikes, right? Like,
yeah,
just kind of defensive. Again, we were talking about Sean O'Bannon doing it, and it was a Taekwondo kind of style. It's easier to look at that and be like, oh gosh, this is point style fighting because of the way that she does it, the stance she does it in, and like the hands up is kind of goofy. But they were in their classic stances. They just weren't really throwing with the intent that they usually throw with in their fights, and it was very evident. I think they maybe respected each other just a little bit too much. And maybe to the fact of what Lane's saying here in the chat, respect to Jan, he's 42, coming off of injuries and a long layoff, didn't see it going the other way. Exactly. Like, he's a great defensive fighter, but how's he going to knock out this up-and-coming stud in the Black Jag, Carlos Olberg? And that's exactly what it was, right? It was a defensive fight for this man, and it was Carlos Olberg looking at somebody that realistically was in the upper echelon before he even thought about making it into the UFC. So he respected him a little bit too much. I think we can all agree on that.
Bro, you and Will nailed that, dude. Like 100%.
Oh.
It was just too much respect there, dude. And also, too, before I throw it over to Cross, do y'all think Jan needs to retire? I don't think
Bro,
so
he's
either.
still competitive with the best guys in the division, dude.
I was going to say, he can beat anybody outside of the top 5.
Bro, you can argue he beat Blackjack, Pereira, and Ankalaev, bro. Like, the guy's
over 40.
Yes, he's still way too competitive. Way too competitive.
These are all fights that you're not mad if he gets the win. or the
no.
loss because they're so close. All the fights you just named, Cross, you're making a stunning point.
And when he got that draw to Uncle Lab, we didn't see him crying on the mic. There was no, I need immediate rematch. Literally, Joe Rogan gives him the mic, says, I think you lost the fight. And then Jan said, I think Uncle Lab won as well. I mean, bro, super nothing but respect to this dude. And took Pereira to fucking decision. When Pereira was the boogie. I mean, he's still the boogeyman. But this is back when he first stepped up to 205. We didn't know what he was going to do or who was going to fight against him. So respect to Jan, but I'm with you, Cross. I think he should keep going, bro. He's hanging with these dudes, bro. 42 and the light heavyweight division so slim right now. He wins 2 fights in a row, bro. He's back in the title talk. So give me your thoughts on this fight, though, overall, Cross.
So I think the reason why the fight looked the way it did is because I think the way Oldberg fought is the way he had to fight. Like, you don't want to be in the pocket with Jan Blachowicz. You got the footwork, you got the speed. He just stayed on the outside, tit for tat, a lot of leg kicks. And I personally think Jan looked well. I actually scored it for Jan Blachowicz. But it, like I said, it's one of those fights that is so close that the fight can go either way. And both guys have a case to say they won the fight. But I personally think it was smart for Oldberg because I think if he had stood his ground and stood toe-to-toe with Oldberg, he might have got in trouble.
Bro, both boys. I'm so glad y'all were looking at. I'm right there with y'all. I was thinking this fight should get a lot less hate and just like respect the fact of what they had to do in there. Y'all nailed it, dude. Both these guys respected each other. Both these guys can kill you with one shot. Oldberg's way more explosive than Jan, but you can't fuck around and throw some shit and miss against Jan, dude. You're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And also, what's up, Leroy the Canadian? The fucking Canadian in the chat, man. What's popping, brother? Light heavyweights, you can keep going. You're a bit older. Speed and movement is less important. Gas. Straight up, brother. Straight up.
I mean, think about it. Like, in all actuality, Jan is still a top 5 light heavyweight.
Bro, 100%, dog. 100%. Jan is in his Glover Teixeira era, and he can, bro.
Yes, he is.
Facts.
And
Facts.
boys, imagine if he's like 44.
Facts from Jax.
Facts from Jax. That's a nice segment.
That should be a segment. Facts from Jax.
Come on, dog.
Jax, I'm going to be talking to you after this show via DM. I need to make that a segment on my show. Facts with Jax.
Facts with Jax that's like crossover examinations. What was it? Cross examinations.
I think
cross-examinations is nice.
Yeah, that is clean, dog. That is clean. Leroy in the chat. Time for a shot. Go ahead, Anomaly. I see you pouring up, son. By the way,
Stay ready.
To this day, bro, I still don't think Leroy has recovered from that night that you and him had. To this day.
He's fine. He'll be all right. Can of corn.
Bro, Leroy was hurting that night, bro. He was hurting.
He was in bad shape.
I thought we were going to see a legit dead body on stream. You know what I'm saying?
I actually came out and I'm not going to lie. My significant other was like, wow, you're actually in surprisingly good condition. And then I made bacon.
I wasn't even thinking about you even being halfway buzzed.
Yeah, I was good to go.
I was like, dude, this dude's not even really getting started. And you know what it is, Leroy.
Monday,
it's a fucking Monday. The boys are live, baby. We're always going to recap on a Monday, baby.
You being here, baby. We love
take a shot with Olin. Spark up if you're not taking shots. Let's have a fucking time, people. While we got one more fight to talk about. But boys, I think y'all 100% broke down that fight to perfection. And I think the next question I should ask for y'all is what is next for Mr. Carlos Oldberg? Is it title shot? He called for it. I think we're getting the rematch between Chama and Ankalaev. I'm with you, Cross. I don't think it should be the title shot anyways. So who should y'all – maybe Rakic? I mean, what do y'all think?
I think with that performance, like, you definitely can't get a title shot off that. Like, it was the opportunity for you to have your showcase and, like, announce yourself to the world. Yes, I personally think he should fight Yuri Prochazka.
Ooh, take my
I hate you so much because I have something that's so similar but so different.
Go ahead.
I want him to fight Alex Pereira.
Hey.
Alex been wanting to go up to heavyweight, and he's not worthy of a title fight.
Bro, I'm not mad at that at all. And it's Izzy's training partner. Get one back for your boy.
I'm just telling you the story's already there, Sterling.
That's WWE, brother.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I may or may not have been started watching WWE again with my friends. So
listen to me. I'm right there with you.
Storylines.
Listen to me. I'm right there with you. Yuri.
Thanks, Netflix.
Yuri and Chama. I think, shout out Netflix, bro. They really have stepped up. I haven't watched WWE in 22 years, brother, but your boy might be back.
Shout out Lane.
Lane.
That next comment.
Lane.
Bacon makes everything better.
Bro, it really does, though.
Facts.
I mean, tell me it's something it ruins. You know what I'm saying? Besides like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yuri is next. You beat Yuri, you get a title shot. Will 1000%. Even if it's like that, even if it's the same type of fight he had with Jan, we at least respect it. Like, all right, bro, you had to handle two extremely difficult styles, and you did your thing there. So,
bro, there's no way a fight with Yuri looks anything like a fight with Jan. He just comes after you, bro. Like, you can't dance around and think you're gonna stay on the outside. Like, you are going to be in a war with Yuri Prochazka, no matter what happens.
And we were there when he did that to Jamaho. Like, dude, do you remember the sound of that shot reverberating? Do you remember? Absolutely. Like, we weren't even that close to the freaking cage, bro. And I remember that sound. That was nasty.
Bro, what was it like watching that dude fight live, man? Like, how big is he? Like, when y'all saw,
he's a large man.
Oh my god,
definitely a big dude.
Bro, what a I can't believe I forgot about that. Y'all really watched a banger ass card.
Mm-hmm.
He's a large man.
The main event got a little screwed up, but bro, y'all watched a solid card. Y'all got to see some shit.
Fire card,
dude. Still overall,
Jamaho. Let's go for that.
Let's go for that.
I will go for that.
That's perfect. Allen versus Ankalaev rematch, then boxing. Shit, Lane. Okay.
Yeah, I think Ankalaev would probably do pretty good at boxing. You're right.
Bacon and cheese makes everything better. Ninja, it makes everything better.
Gas. That's gas. That's a gas comment right there.
Brother, fuego. What also makes everything better is seeing an American back at the top of the fucking championship. America! We're back on top, baby boy. America Wrestling taking over the fucking UFC. Boys, give me your thoughts on this. Just Sean Brady absolutely bullying. Don't let him bully you. He got fucking bullied, boys.
Let him bully you.
Sean Brady. And by the way, Sean Brady's a real life gorilla. He's a Philadelphian chimpanzee. Cross, give me your thoughts, dog.
Man, this was an outstanding performance by Sean Brady. Big respect. Like, obviously the best win of his career, over a former champion, completely dominated him. One-way traffic. Leon Edwards was never in this fight, guys. Never at any point. Sean Brady literally just he literally went to the Bilal Muhammad blueprint, opened it up, and literally when the fight started, picked up right where Bilal left off and then got the finish in the fourth round. It was beautiful. I mean, I don't really know what else you can say about Sean Brady. The guy is legit on the ground. I do think his wrestling is still improving, still needs to get a little bit better. And as we're seeing, man, the grapplers are making a comeback in the UFC, and it just opens up his striking. But outstanding performance for Sean Brady.
What do y'all think about Osterberry here, man? Leon's fought Usman 2 times, Kobe and Bilal, and his game has not evolved one bit.
I actually disagree with that. Because he's fought Usman 3 times, Osterberry's. Other than that, solid fact. You like that?
You like that? Shout out Kirk Cousins, dog. Kirk Cousins, man.
I was coming in on that one, baby.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dog? But Olin, give me your thoughts, dog, from the dominating on that wrestling too, dog. Were y'all hearing the shots he was hitting Leon with? Like, he was close, bro. He was pounding his shit. Olin, bro, I was like, damn, bro, from like half guard. Like, you
sound like a Rocky movie. That dude was hitting husks of frozen beef, bro. It was nasty the way he was pounding that dude. That was a bad way to say that. It was. But I digress. 221 total strikes to 23. I've said the term one-way traffic before, folks, but I think this actually might be the worst form or case of one-way traffic I've ever seen in mixed martial arts, let alone UFC. So, dude, I got to be completely real with you. I didn't even think it was a skill issue here so much as I really thought that it was an issue with game plan. right? I really, really, really thought that like he shot for a takedown. Oh, dude, Osterberry's.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are we hive minding right now or what, dude?
I was about to say, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, the crowd's reaction when he shot that takedown in the third round, I could imagine was crazy because what was happening in his mind to make him think, you know what? It's a great idea for me to shoot a takedown against the guy who's basically been wrestling me and beating the hell out of me. And also 11 minutes and 10 seconds of control time is wild. It was a popular night if you're a Dustin Poirier fan because everybody was jumping on that Gilly. And this one was no different. This was a really, really nice one. Brady sub at plus 700. Let's freaking go, Lane. That's things you love to see. Poor fight IQ or coaching, Chris Cushman said. Really, really, really good question. And that's another part of him not evolving or having not evolved in the last like 5-6 years of his career, right? He's been with the same coach. You've heard me say this numerous times on S-Dog show. Like, I think Cross has probably said the same exact thing before. If you stay with the same gym for the entirety of your career, you're probably going to plateau at some point, and you have to cross-pollinate. You have to get better. So yeah, it was sad to see. I really did have Leon going into this one. I thought it was kind of disrespectful that they were making him a dog in this one, but dude, Sean proved me wrong. Sterling, what shocked you the most about this?
Let me, I just want to add something in real quick.
Go ahead, dog.
When Brady came on the second round, and as soon as the round started, he got that takedown. I said, yeah, the fight's done. This fight is over. It is done. At that moment, I was like, oh yeah, he has no respect for Leon at all. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to big boy you for the rest of the fight. That's all. That's all I got. I just had to throw that in.
Nah, bro, Cross, because he literally threw that overhand. Leon literally ducks down, and he just blasted him with a double leg, bro. And like you said, bro, you saw him go back to his corner after that second round, Cross. Man looked broken. And then like, who's his coach? Still that head coach that was like, you're letting him bully your son. He didn't even have him in the octagon. Did y'all notice that? He had him behind the cage. I was like, what the fuck's this about?
Yeah, matter of fact, I don't even think Leon landed a strike in round 2. Matter of fact,
bro, the significance when they showed the stats in round 3, it was like
40. He did not. It was 0 to 76.
How is that not a 10-8? Because none of the judges gave it a 10-8. How is that not a 10-8?
I swear I told myself to leave that meat on the bone. I was like, one of those guys is going to pick it up because I'm going to talk about that at like ad nauseum on my show tomorrow with Nano.
I mean,
the fact that this was not a 10-8 is an absolute just garbage fest. And it goes back to exactly the issue I said earlier. Judging on mixed martial arts is absolute garbage. And it will always be because we're doing nothing to fix it. The fact that that is not a 10-8, I hit you 76 times and you didn't touch me. Oh, and by the way, guys, real quick, ask me how many he attempted. Ask me how many strikes Leon attempted that round.
In the third round?
No, in the second round.
Oh,
probably none.
I probably couldn't.
Zero, not one strike.
Yeah,
not one.
Yeah,
he didn't throw one strike, bro. Yeah. Fuck that. He couldn't. Have you ever seen a Carlos Condit fight,
bro?
He sliced GSP's face up from the bottom.
Tony Ferguson, shout out Leroy. Tony
Ferguson, Blades and Shades.
Come on, baby boy, staff of the brain. Come on,
brother. Like I was so disappointed with the fight IQ of Leon. If you can't get up, at least fight to advance position.
There were 2.
And fight to advance position means fight.
No, hey, Olin, it is fucking wild, huh? Like, we all just accept it. Like, there's no commission change. There's no judge. Like, we see Derek Clearly, Sadi Amano every week, bro. We see one of them every single week, bro, just butchering these cards, man.
Bro, round 3 was 86 strikes to 3. How was that not a 10-8?
God, bro. I think Jackson's going for Leon too. He said when he got taken down in the second round, me and Leon had the same face, defeated.
You and me too, bro. He was my dog of the week,
bro.
Or no, sorry, I think Marcy was my dog of the week.
And then in round 4, it didn't last very long. 12-0.
So he landed 9 punches in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Fuck,
bro. Probably only threw 20.
I mean, he actually landed 3. He landed 3 punches in 3 rounds.
Oh 23. Had 20 in the first round, 3 in round 3, and that was it.
He didn't land a single. He landed 3 strikes in rounds 2, 3, and 4 combined.
That is, boys. That's a champion. That's a former champion.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. Man, I mean, what do y'all think it is with Leon, man? Do you think he just got broken? He just got destroyed out? I mean,
by the way, I got to point out real quick maths. It was 3 to 184 in total strikes landed across those last 3 rounds. I just want to put it in perspective.
Hey, hard strikes, Olin. Hard.
They weren't soft. They weren't soft, kid.
Bro, and it's crazy how he generates that much power. He's not even posturing up. He never postured up.
No.
Tell me, I got something. Just tell me what you guys think. This is a little bit off topic. Just tell me what you guys think about this.
Oh, shit.
Watching Leon get dominated like he has in his last 2 fights, it really makes me wonder about Kamaru Usman's championship reign, and just thinking about who those wins were over.
Yeah.
Like,
damn, that's a good point.
A wash Colby twice.
Yeah, like it literally made me think about
and then Leon's was over a wash Colby.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I mean,
he beat a wash Tyron Woodley to get the belt. Let's not forget it. He dominated. He beat the fuck out of
Masvidal twice, Kobe twice.
And Masvidal would have been nothing without the 3-piece Minnesota thing over Leon.
Facts. Mm-hmm. Gilbert was respect. I see where you're going.
It's crazy. It's like a circle of life situation we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
and then just like Trigger said, Leon and Masvidal make sense now.
Yeah.
Oh, it does have to happen.
100%.
Oh my
100%.
God.
Masvidal's got 1 more on his contract with the UFC, I believe, and
he wants to come back.
He wants to make it happen.
Oh, fuck.
So why not? Like, make that happen.
Because I mean, honestly, that's the only fight for both guys. That's the only fight for either one of them.
Kevin Durant's son doing awful. No.
What happened?
And Leon Edwards is apparently trash. I mean, you're not wrong.
That's tough. And
then John Cena turned heel. Oh, that's tough.
John Cena did turn heel, dog.
Everyone with the bald spots. It's bad.
But the Phillies beat the Chiefs. Let's never forget that. The Phillies beat the Chiefs, brother.
The Phillies or the Eagles?
I mean,
hey, you know those. Hey, you know those. Dude. Hey, you know those.
I was just wondering, dog. I was just wondering.
No.
I mean, maybe the Phillies were out there playing, dog.
No, dude. You know that I was trying to say that. I meant to say Philadelphia, all right?
Not cool, bro.
What do you mean? Bro. The Phillies are in Philadelphia, too.
Cross. Osterberry doesn't even know who the Phillies are, okay? These boys don't even watch baseball, all right? Nobody knew what I was. They would have thought.
Wow, that was solid. That was a solid comment from Osterberry. Can we read that? We can't just brush through that. Watching what Brady did makes you realize Usman wasn't bullying Leon.
Facts, though.
Hey, look, back to Crossover's point. I mean, he's got a great point. I mean, damn, he's got a great point.
That's a stunning point. Cross, I hope you do a full video about that.
Bro, you should. Hey, you should go through like his list, because I'm thinking in my head right now, boys. I mean, it's literally Kobe 2 times, Leon 3 fucking times, Gilbert, and I think that's it. I think he fought.
Yeah, but he only beat Leon once. He lost to him twice.
Yeah. And then, and I saw some memes about Leon. Like, if he didn't land that head kick, like, we're not even talking. Boys, Leon's probably cut from the UFC if he doesn't land that
I mean, it's a fact. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's the same exact fact that if Kobe didn't say Brazil is a dump or whatever, he would have been cut from the UFC even on a win.
Bars. Go ahead,
bro. I got another one for you. Imagine if the Khamzat Chimaev fight and Leon Edwards fight happened back in 2020.
Oh, bro.
Wouldn't have been fun for a Leon fan,
bro.
Wouldn't have been a fun one.
And bro, they got matched up 3 times. If that fight had happened, Khamzat would have mauled him so badly.
Hey, how about this from Western? Leon versus Ian. That's not a bad call out either, boys. That's not, and it's actually a striking fight for Leon. He's fought wrestlers 6 fucking times in a row.
Yeah,
that's a pretty fun fight, boys. And Ian needs to build his name. He just lost to Shavkat. He needs a big name. Everyone's kind of forgetting about Ian Gary. Give him Leon Edwards, son. We know it's going to be it should be a kickboxing fight.
Yeah,
fuck, it should be.
You see what
Leon might turn Ian into a grappler though.
What Gas saying?
He said he think that would be a snooze fest.
I agree. I literally just said Ian would turn into a grappler real quick before I even read that comment, bro.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that.
He'd eat a crispy 1-2 and be like, I can probably take him down.
Or we just see like what we did with Jan and Olberg, a bunch of 2 technical kickboxers throwing 1 or 2 punches, setting shit up, kind of moving around. Honestly, bro, I forgot about Ian Gary. Be real with y'all.
It's hard not to after that last performance. I mean, he almost had the submission, but other than that, he pretty much got dominated for that fight against Shavkat Rakhmonov. And I mean, that leads us into the next question, right? Like Sean Brady went out there, got an absolute just masterclass performance, finishing with a guillotine choke from Mount. Like, what do we think should be next for him? Do we think he actually deserves the title shot here, or do we think he has to fight one more? Do we give him JDM?
I think I think there's 3 options for him. One,
I like a third.
He's the number 1 guy. He doesn't have to fight. He's earned the title shot.
Facts.
Two, you could do him versus Shavkat. Okay. Because at one point, Shavkat was the guy, number 1 contender. True. He was the guy by everybody.
That's true.
Or my number 3 is you could do him and Joaquin Buckley.
Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley. Boy, for the number 1 contender too, like winner of this fight.
I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Woo! But before we even get into that, you said something that really stuck out to me even more than your picks here. You'd put him at number 1 then. So you'd kind of rearrange the ranking stack right now, because right now they haven't updated it. It's Leon Edwards, Shavkat, Kamaru, Jack Della Maddalena, Sean Brady. Sean Brady should obviously be above Kamaru. Let's just call a spade a spade. When's Kamaru fighting again?
Yeah.
So move him to number 5. So now we've got Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena, Shavkat, Leon. Leon, we'll move him to the end as well after that performance.
Yep.
You think he leapfrogs Jack Della and Shavkat, and he's now the number 1 contender?
That's a great point. That's a great
point. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Who are you asking about? Who are you asking about?
Brady?
I'm talking about Sean Brady.
Brady? Yeah. Well, I mean, JDM's already in the title fight, so we find that out at 315. With that performance, getting a finish over a champion.
Because you said he's the guy now.
You jump. That's what, bro. If you finish a champion, bro, Leon was the number 1 guy.
I'm happy with it.
Fought Ian Gary, and it went to decision, and he almost got finished. So I think Sean Brady, with his performance, he leapfrogs him.
So I completely agree with you. I just wanted to make sure that that's what you were saying.
Gotcha.
Again, like you beat what is the age old saying, right? We've seen it in like 30 mixed martial arts movies. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right, kid?
Come on, dog.
Like he beat number 1. So ipso facto, I feel like the rest of the rankings maybe stay exactly as they are, and then those two simply switch. So Leon Edwards and Sean Brady should simply switch. Bro, and Brady versus Colby, I don't love that fight at all. That's a major step down. That's a major step down for Brady. I'm sorry to tell you.
Bro, you could do Colby versus Kevin Holland. Love the press conference.
I think so Osterberry's actually pointed out Leon versus Gary or Buckley. I'd rather see Leon versus Buckley and Shavkat or Jack Della Maddalena versus Sean Brady.
I tell you what, 170 is in a good spot. There's 20
dude
right now.
Yeah. And before you know it, Carlos Prates is going to be up there very shortly.
That's a real problem. That is a real problem, boys.
Yeah, hey, Cross. This Jeff Neal fight's about to show us who Carlos Prates really is, boys.
It's about to get real saucy.
Damn, man. I cannot wait, bro. 170's heating up, man. Hey, y'all really broke that down there perfect, though. Like from the situations, like the switching on the rankings and everything in the situation. I mean, I like
the situation. You got to coin that term.
Yeah, let that go, man. Some of these, I'm like, man, I hope they didn't catch this, man. I'm just gonna try to keep moving, man.
We find out tomorrow. I mean, the rankings will be out tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see what the shuffle is.
Yeah, they usually update like midday or late day Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if they're watching S-Dogs MMA Talk with Crossover and MMA Anomaly. You know what the fuck it is, man. We're giving these boys banger matchups right now. The chat agrees with a lot of y'all's matchups too, man. Bilal gonna pull out, and we'll get JDM versus Sean for interim. Wouldn't be mad.
I'm not mad at that at all, actually.
I wouldn't be mad at it at all. And the fighting nerds are coming to play, dog. Leroy, by the end of this year, I wouldn't be surprised if we see at least a couple fighting nerds in title contention, dog. By the end of this year, too, bro. We're already in about to be April. So,
Chitty and Kevin Holland. That'd be a good matchup, too.
Ooh, damn. That's it. That's it, Cross. Chitty versus Kevin Holland. That's another good kickboxers. Oh, bro. And both those dudes crack. A right hand from them dudes.
They crack hard.
They crack hard, son. Osterberry says Woodley, Usman, Edwards were just filler, and GSP retired now. The real next gen WW.
Man.
coming up. Welterweight.
Yeah, the next gen welterweights are coming up. You're absolutely right. And Prates is definitely one of those next gen welterweights that's going to spice it up. Speaking of spicing things up, before we start to close out and call it a night here, we got to talk to the main man here in the middle. Cross, how many subs away are you from 1,000?
Let's go. That's good checking in right there, Olin.
Let me refresh it.
Would you be excited for Sean Brady?
Still at 991.
All right, guys, he's at 991. He needs 9 subs to get to 1,000. Go on and sub to the man at Crossover MMA on YouTube. Make sure you do that. Go ahead and like a couple videos. Comment on a couple of videos. Really helps the algorithm. And we appreciate you doing your work here. And then once you do that, if you haven't already done your due diligence here, come on, don't window shop. I don't know how many of you are on Twitter, but I know there's a handful. Come on over to YouTube in general and hit my man S Dogs MMA Talk. That is SDAWG SMMATALK on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that bell for notifications. And hey, if you don't hate me, if you're not sick and tired of me and the soundboard just quite yet, folks, come on over to @MMA Anomaly. I'm just about 21 away from 3K right now. And I really appreciate it if you help me get over the line, folks, because this is all I do. I'm about this life.
I train, I eat, and I sleep.
Okay, let's fucking go. So let's get all of us across the line. All right, we're synergizing here. We're brothers. We're helping each other out. And people. I mean, you being here is helping us out in general. So thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you being here, folks.
Hey, there's plenty of y'all in here, man. We got 129 of you in here. There's plenty in here. We just need 9 of you to do that. What the man just said, that's all we fucking need. You know who it is. He is about it. About it. Shout out Close, man. Coming through.
You already know. You see those Hayabusas in the back, baby.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Boys, overall, though, what a weekend, huh? How about some dirty boxing? Yoel Romero getting the dub. Andre Arlovsky still doing the damn thing. We had some banger 1 championship cards. Raw Tank still out here sleeping, motherfuckers.
That was nasty.
Bro, that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
So was that Yoel? BKFC as well.
BKFC, bro, we saw the fast 3-second knockout cross? Sleeping. Bro, overall, we had a banger weekend. Fight Friday, fight Saturday, fight Sunday morning, 1 championship. Come on, man. I saw Cross and Leroy were doing a live the next day. Come on, people. Let's fucking go, man. Got to get back to work. Hey, Austin Berries, we're about to end the show anyways, brother. We big appreciate you having you in here, man. Appreciate all of y'all, man. Fucking
all the OGs always in here, man. Shout out to all the OGs that's always in here for every stream, man. We really appreciate it big time.
I think this is the perfect way to end the show, boys. Give me y'all's grade on this card, and let's head out of here, man.
I'm gonna give it a C.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, you're doing letter grades. I thought he was doing like 1 out of 10.
If we're going 1 out of 10, I give it probably like a 6.8. 6.8.
Oh, that's solid. That's solid.
Pretty. I was about to say it's pretty reasonable, bro. I really can't.
That's literally almost exact. I was gonna say 6.5 on mine.
I was about to say I can't go up or down on that. That's pretty good, man. That's a solid way to look.
And the only reason I'm saying less than a 7 is because I've given worse cards a 7. If I'm being honest.
If Brady and Leon would have went to a 45-50 decision, it's probably
it would have been bad. It would not have been good.
Brady choking him out. At least there was some type of excitement there. Shout out Shannon eating that nasty ass head kick and then pulling out that crazy ass armbar. Didn't really see a fight of the night. There's not a fight that sticks out to me, boys, that I want to go ahead and be like, this was an absolute war. But overall, man, I'll take violence whenever I can get it, man. People, if you're not already, by the end of the night, Young Crossover has to get to 1,000 subs, people. If not by the end of the night, it's damn sure going to happen by the end of the week. So let's go ahead and get it done on this Monday, people. I always appreciate these boys joining me today, man. Shout out Crossovers MMA. Shout out MMA Anomaly, man. 2 absolute fucking legends in this bitch. And always the chat. Y'all run this thing, man. Y'all truly run this show. Big appreciate you, people. We will see y'all Thursday. Make sure you tune into everything these boys are doing. Hit the notification bell. Let's get out of here, people. 17 seizures tonight. We had a good show. I appreciate you, boys. We're out of here, man.
Peace.